Hey, what's up guys? Today we're gonna grill up a beautiful 18-pound brisket. We're gonna smoke and rotisserie it. I'm just gonna run through quickly what we're gonna do here to get it ready. We're gonna start out by trimming up the fat a little bit on this beauty and getting it seasoned up. And then I've got my wood chips soaking right here in some water using hickory wood. I got my seasonings ready right here. And a drip tray that's going to go under it in the barbecue. We're going to put some water in that to steam it, and a pan to put these trimmings in so my husky can eat them afterwards. So let's get started. I'm just going to start out by patting this guy dry real quickly. You don't want to actually rinse it, the pros say, because it can contaminate your sink and stuff. It's not necessary. Leo's ready to eat already. He's been eye-fucking this brisket. Alright, so now we're going to start by trimming off the fat. Definitely want to trim off this big hunk, the hard part first. This thing does not render in the cooking process and it will stay a hard brick. So you just follow the line, try not to cut off all the beef, the muscle. This is the thickest part of the meat. It's called the point, and unfortunately it is, you do have to lose some of the actual meat to thin this side out, because you want to make it the same kind of thickness overall as the rest of the meat. And you will see there is this membrane on it that the fat that you do want to lose, so you expose the meat, because the meat, you want that flavoring on it. The seasonings adhere to the meat and give it flavor much better than it does the fat in the membrane. If you skip that step, you'll lose some flavor. Okay, now it's time to truss the meat. If you don't know how to do this, then I'll explain. Basically, you start on one end, put it right underneath, and you're gonna do these in about 1 inch increments. You start with just a regular old-fashioned shoe knot. Double knot. Make sure it's nice and tight. All right, and then you leave some end that you're gonna tie later, and just make sure that's centered. And then you just do a double loop, one loop, two loop, and you slide it over the same side, go in, and then you line up your little center. Enough string that comes all the way across plus some extra. Start doing the same thing where you double loop it. So you go in one time, and around one good. We'll put them back over and do the final knot to hold it all together. Just a regular old shoe knot. Double knot. You don't want to pierce the meat with this. You don't want to cut into the meat. You want to just hold it snug so don't go too tight. All right. Boom, now it's time to season it up. The way I'm doing this is I'm just lightly sprinkling on my seasoning. Use whatever seasoning you want. I like to do salt and pepper, white pepper, cumin, garlic powder, celery seeds. Just rub it in nicely. Some people like to super season their brisket, but I like to let some of the meat flavor show through so I don't over season. But you still want a hefty amount of seasoning. And also, some people don't do the fat side, but I have a lot of seasoning, so I'm going to do that. the meat too. I don't know if it makes a difference, but I feel like it breaks up the tissue a little bit, makes it a little tenderer. Although this is gonna hopefully become very tender through the slow cooking process. That's why you cook it slowly, because this is a pretty tough piece of meat. Brisket is not, it's one of the toughest pieces of meat. That's why a lot of people don't dare to do this project. But if you do it right, it comes out amazing. All right, so we've got the meat seasoned up, and now it's just going to marinate. I'm gonna let it sit overnight in the fridge covered, and then I'm going to tomorrow get it on the grill, and we'll put in this wood chips and get this thing smoking, estimating probably about a 12 or more hour cook for this thing, because it's a pretty big piece of meat. So yeah, we'll check back in soon. Okay, we have had the meat going on the grill now. We got it on at 5:30 a.m. As you can see, there's a nice, I don't know if you can see in the video, smoke, light white clear smoke coming out. That's important. You want to make sure that it's a nice good clean burn. You can see you've got it right around 250, just under 250. I'm gonna bump it up just a smidge to keep it at a stable 250 the whole time. And we've got it rotisserie. So you can see there, it's spinning over a drip tray with water in it that steams it. And then we've got lots of smoke coming out, all the hickory smoke in our smoker box. The heat is only underneath the wood. So I have one of the 4 burners on. I've pulled off all the grill grates so that I can put the drip tray underneath it. And the smoke is able to come from just the wood chips. And then I use water to spritz it every couple hours, and it's coming out perfect. I'll keep you updated. All right, this beauty is cooking away. It's at 9 hours now. Just wanted to check back in and test the temperature, so let's do it. All right, let's check this temperature. Here, come on in and zoom in on the little temperature gauge. Let's see how we're looking. We're at the stall point, 166, right around from 150 to 5 to 170 is the stall point. This is the point when it's losing a lot of its juices and moisture, as you can see dripping into that tray. And now we just want to keep it slow and steady all the way through. So it's going to be a little while before it's ready. It's at 9 hours, and so I'm guessing another 3 hours. So we'll check back in soon. So the meat is done, and basically we just pulled it off the rotisserie, aiming for 200 degrees. We pulled it a little early because we're ready for dinner. It cooked for it's 7 o'clock from 5:30, so 14 hours almost. Yeah, that's not too bad. We're gonna let it rest for 30 minutes, but you can let it rest for up to 2 to 3 hours, and then we're gonna cut into it. See you soon. All right, we're revealing the beautiful.
All right.
Oh yeah, that looks so good. Oh my gosh.
Wow, it feels so good.
Oh yeah, I hope everybody's very hungry, because there is lots.
Oh my god.
It's happening. Ooh. No. Got a good bark, nice thick outer edge. Oh yes, that's what we want to see.
To jiggle.
Yeah, that's a good sign. No, really, that's
Jiggling is good?
yes.
You want your brisket to jiggle.
You want it to jiggle. You want to have a nice crusty crust. Okay. Out of here. Look at that meat. Hell yes. Oh, it's just falling right apart.
Let me take it home and research it.
Yeah, just research it overnight.
Oh, wow.
Later. All right, let's cut into this bad boy. Let's start from this side.
Just cut down the middle. Go through that cross section.
We'll just start right on the tip. Yeah, it's got a little pink ring. Not huge, but not too bad.
Ooh, looks good.
Yeah, cross.
Someone please.
Yeah, here, you want to
Soon.
grab one of the end pieces and give it a try?
Can I try some too?
Yeah, you guys, here, let me cut this.
Good. Oh, wow. Bless you.
Up close and personal.
Yeah.
You need some
Analyzing
brisket.
it. Just coming out.
Garrett's on it.
Oh, yeah, we're taking.
We got video footage.
Oh my god. Look at that. All right, the meat is done. It's very juicy and delicious with a nice outer crust. Yeah, thanks for watching.
All right, dinner time!
Dinner is served. Yeah!